Alright, everything looked fine today. No weird oversaturation. Alright, I think we're good. Apologies if you hear some weird noises. I have my back door open, so outdoor noises may creep into the building. We'll be fine. We'll live, we'll survive. Anyway, we're gonna play some more of ZA. Playing this last night, but then I just got tired. So I decided I'll stop for the day. So we'll play some more. Thankfully, I'm on vacation, so it doesn't matter what I do. Right, next mission. Look over there, you see that mound of dirt? I think a wild Pokemon made its nest there. Problem is, it's preventing anyone from using that Holovator. Could you chase that Pokemon away? I feel a little bad for it, but we don't really have a choice. Best in the game. Diglett? Wild Pokemon has made its nest here. Do you want to battle it and chase it away? Just a giant, gross Homer rabbit. I don't need to catch you. I already have a larger version. Does that nest belong to a Diggersby, huh? Makes sense, actually. The Diggersby probably could dig its way here from a wild zone. Anyway, thanks for sorting that out. Now we can all use that Holovator. Don't worry about Diggersby's hole. That is an awkward name to say. I filled it up while you were battling. And now we can reach the top of the rooftop, too. Just imagine some, like, battle is going on. And then, just like 5 feet away, it's like, I'm just gonna fill up this hole with some dirt. Doesn't quite seem feasible to me. Alright, so... oh, she's moved up here now. All she cared about was getting up here so she can have a better view. Interesting. Were we able to come up to this building before? I think so. This just might be another way up here. Yeah, see? Ladder. Alright. See, you can get a really good view of the tower from up here. Alright. Either way, our next mission is right over this way. Which country? I am in America currently. Hi, I'm a perfumer. My work involves preparing and mixing fragrances to be used in perfumes. Recently, I've wanted to create a fragrance using leaves from a Pokemon called Skiddo. I know, surprise. But it's a pretty big place, so it makes sense that there's a lot of people here. Alright, so I'm gonna show her a Skiddo. Do I have to put it in my party? Yes, I do. I'll just replace them for right now. Alright, so she's gonna pluck Pluck leaves from the Skiddo. Take a tiny pinch of leaves from your back. You know, come to think, like, leaves on a plant Pokemon, they're basically like its fur, right? So you would imagine that like, taking any of them would cause some sort of discomfort, right? Is there blood that goes to those? Or do they work like trees? Is there no pain at all? My Skiddo leaf perfume is ready. That was quick. I'm glad to say it retained that fresh, lovely scent that Skiddo all seemed to share. The leafy green aroma is so invigorating yet so relaxing at the same time. You know, it's bringing back some nostalgic memories. A. That's a game name. This is Pokemon Legends The A. I used to ride the Skiddo all over the city when I was little. In a way, it's like I managed to bottle the aroma of Lumio Spring Pack. If we ask other Pokemon species to help us, I bet we'll be able to create different perfumes that will be that have all sorts of charms. Perhaps I'll ask for your assistance with that. So, is she another one that has multiple little side quests for me? She just wants to know how Pokemon smell. Trade boutique couture is for none but the truly stylish. How are you to tell me that I am not stylish? Do I not look cool? Alright, maybe it's like a mission-related game. I don't know. Anyway. Next one. It does look pretty nice. It could be better, considering how many Pokemon games exist. But no, it doesn't look too bad. For what it is acceptable. Wait, did I just see I saw something weird. Wait, is it nighttime? Anyway, I thought I saw like a level of detail change in that person's hands. This is this is Switch 2. Okay, so hands are open. You probably can't even see it like right now, but hands are open. Get close. Hands still open. Hands still open. Hands closed. Wow, that actually that actually hung around for a lot longer than I expected it to. Anyway. Hey kid, are you making good use of traps in your Pokemon battles? Her name, I know that it's not said that way, but I read it as Pi. Would it be Pierre? Traps are moves that spread out obstacles around the battlefield, like fire, rocks, things like that. Traps can get in your way, so just like the people that want to focus on status effects. You're from India? Well, there you go, that's fine. Pretty sure this is all available where you are, I would imagine. But yeah, Switch 2. Trap moves are something of a specialty. It's likely I'll defeat her Pokemon before her traps can actually even take effect. I should have plus moved. Well, it didn't really seem to matter. Not gonna lie, I didn't think you'd be able to beat me through all those traps I laid out for you. you, you laid out nothing. It's the only problem with going in there with like probably like way overpowered Pokemon. Okay. Where is our next challenge? Not really concerned with earning money currently. I'll finish sort of what I'm working on right now. Okay. This way. Just gotta continue going around the circle. Almost done collecting Mega Stones from that place, so I should make sure that I pick up more of the Mega Shark. I would believe that the taxis are actually being used if you actually saw them rolling down the street. So far, it's like this game, it like says that there's like some sort of like vehicle infrastructure, but it's like you're not actually even using it. I still think that they should have given us access to the roller skates. Oh, I passed it. Okay, what's up there? I think. See that, or it's inside the building. We've been here before, I think. Restaurant Lana. Oh, that's right. Restaurants were like battle zones. The full course menu. For the first course, we humbly present Audrey's Pokemon, Bon Appetit. Also, with the way that these people are like cheering from the sidelines, it doesn't quite fit the atmosphere of the restaurant, I feel. But you know what? To each their own. Oh shit, I need to change my Pokemon. The Skiddo's just getting free experience. Bone Ape Tit. Right. Oh. Pokemon is actually kind of cool looking. I like them. I'm glad that they actually evolved into a pretty cool Pokemon like Sharpedo. It's a cop. Again, I got door open, so some noises, like neighbors and that's a stupid thing. Like, they understand your car is all like souped up and got the noisy pipes on there and stuff, but I live in a fucking residential area. None of the roads around me allow for speed higher than 25 miles an hour. Like, what joy do they have in doing that for just like split second, then I gotta stop. Magnifique. Will show my appreciation. Right, I need to get rid of that Skiddo. Well, that's right, I did get my little fossil Pokemon. They're level 20 too, which is pretty nice, actually. It's not a bad starting point. Alright. One more side mission on the map. I like that. I need to get rid of them before I start moving on with the game progress. I'll play it like I do. Like I did when I played like freaking Black Flag. I would do a story mission, then I would do whatever side missions were available, and then only if nothing new appeared, I would do the next story mission. Okay, it's in here. But I do that with a lot of games that I play. Oh, you still exist. Jackasses, stop. Alright, that's what I wanted. I couldn't get them before, because I was too weak. Weak. I think I know how to get them. Yeah, this has to be it, right? I snagged 2 alphas as well. Certainly cannot complain. You know what? That is actually a good thing. I am happy that we see that guy down there. Nice. Because now I have this Pokemon's full evolutionary line as alphas. And that's ultimately what I'm going for, so... So yeah, Alpha Alpha. Kinda only want to catch things if they're alphas, unless I've never caught them before. Okay, they're over here. Tell me, which Pokemon type has captured your heart above all others? For me, it's Fairy type, no doubt about it. See this Furisode I'm wearing? It was designed by a famous trainer who specializes in Fairy types. Turns out she and I have the same taste in Pokemon and fashion. Anyway, here's an idea. Let's have a Pokemon battle where each of us uses our favorite Pokemon. I'm sure that it won't matter who I battle them with. If you'd like to test your favorite Pokemon or your favorite type against mine, come talk to me again. Just for information's sake, my favorite type is Electric. I'd say followed pretty closely by Dark type. This thing feels even worse than battling with your favorite type. I can't read. Your favorite type of all. I don't know if I like that sentence. Not the outcome I'd hoped for. Still, don't you think fairy types are amazing? I mean, dragon type moves have absolutely no effect on them. Though I'm well aware that fairy types have their weaknesses, too. When you specialize in a certain type, your whole team shares the same vulnerabilities. But I don't mind. I'll keep battling with my team of fairy types. I'm their biggest fan, after all. I don't think that there's anything wrong with having Pokemon in your team of all the same type. I think that that can be a fun, challenging way to play. Sometimes when I do replays of games, or say, like, there's multiple versions of the same game, right? Like Sun and Moon. What I'll actually do is I'll play through the game for the first time just using whatever Pokemon I come across and whatever I think is cool or sort of like useful at the time. But then when I have properly beaten the game and I'll plan to take on like its sequel or again like its alternate part, I will actively create a team and I'll usually try to make it some sort of like single type team. Like I did which one was it that I did that? I think it was one of the more recent like 3DS games I did it with a full dark type team. So, but it was dark type with and I would allow for other like side typing. So, dark fighting, dark steel, dark dragon, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So, all that sort of stuff. If it was available, it was game. It just had to have at least partial dark typing. That was the one true requirement. Yeah, I like doing stuff like that. It's fun. The cool thing is that when you do that, you do find that some Pokemon within that typing are relatively very capable when compared to others, so... I think it's just a good test, overall, of a Pokemon's capabilities. Excuse me. Alright, I should figure out what's next on the agenda. I'm pretty sure I've now completed all of the side missions that I can see. However, I think that there are still these things. Do I have the stone? You got the stones for it. Do I have the stone for that Pokemon? I should actually probably take a quick look at my Pokemon's moves, too. Oh, I do. I have the stone. Okay, so now I just need a Medicham. Have a Meditite. I don't have a Medicham. Hey Google, what level does Meditite evolve?
On the website Pokemon.fandom.com, they say, Meditite evolves into Medicham starting at level 37.
37. Ugh, gross. Too far away. All right, we gotta find a wild Medicham. Well, before we do that, let's at least take care of this. We're like right here. Was there a Pokemon Center right? Yes. Before we do anything, These... formations of crystals, a good sign that there's going to be some sort of rogue mega of evolving happening. I'm noticing a large quantity of them in the area. I'm actually not so the greatest. Oops. That's fine. Let's go see, let's go see our friend. Alright, there you are, Lily. Something's not quite right here. We're at the spot where the spike in mega power is apparently coming from. But I haven't been able to find the Banette we're after. Perhaps we should ask Vinny to check again. You found it all right. It isn't neat here, yes. Okay, I'm ready. I can do this as a member of Team MZ. It's my duty to help rogue Pokemon. I just need to focus. I forget, was this a new or a returning Mega Evolution? I think it's a returning. Excuse me. Dude, one cycle. Zeph! Thanks again, glowing butthole dog. So you continue to successfully save Pokemon from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution. Not that I wish to downplay the difficulty or scale of the undertaking. After all, only with Mega Evolved Pokemon or Plus moves can you hope to stand up to Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon effectively. However, Zygarde cannot Mega Evolve. That means you'll need to hone your skills as a trainer until you can support Zygarde, even with such a disadvantage. This is how you must help Zygarde attain the peace and order it wishes to bring about. I doubt that detective would be hunting me and Zygarde if she knew his intentions. Wonder why she finds me so suspicious. In any case, until we meet again, young trainers, I expect great things of you. That man is quite the commanding presence. Why is he dressed in those rags, I wonder? Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted and forgot to heal your Pokemon. Nah, better head back to the hotel and take care of some things. I'm not simply in a hurry to get away from this creepy place, I assure you. Alright, am I brought back to the house, or am I left right here? Okay, great. Return to Hotel Z. Honestly, I just want to go back up on top of these roofs. I'll probably head back to the hotel when I have completed a round of the Royale. Is that another Alpha Pikachu? Nice. Alright, I think there was more stuff for me up here. Dedenne. And I'll be honest, I am actually kind of a fan of this whole vertical not evolution, but exploration aspect. I mean, granted, the city could be, you know, slightly more interesting. But at the same time, it's fun. I still don't think that the city is entirely boring. I think it has its charm. Okay. Gotta get that. Sure, a lot of teams, part of the Limios SBC, part of the Occult fan club, though I'm the only member. Oh. Hands here on the way. Poor guy. I saw that. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, nothing new. Any cool new HMs or TMs, maybe? Ice Beam. I know that, like, Future Sight is strong, but at the same time I would like a more, like, reliable move. Air slash. How is Ice Beam compared to Ice Fang? Doesn't really help me in the fact that it's special attack, though. Oh, I have Thunder. You know what? I'm gonna give them Dragon type move. Oops, all plus. You have Flare Blitz now. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, I'm just gonna run around until it becomes nighttime. Probably another mission, or I just have to wait. Alright, nighttime, when you gonna fall? I'm literally sitting here waiting. Why? Moving too fast for nighttime? Alright, there we go. Oh, I'm actually right next to it for once. That's very interesting. I don't want to go forward until they turn their back. Who has a rock type move? I'm in this purely for the trophies. And the other nice thing too is that I now know how that other not trophy, but this thing, the challenge or whatever that I couldn't figure out for the life of me. I know how it works now. I'm actually kind of surprised that that killed it. Sneak up and use water move. Alright, I have to do that 3 times. Oh, you're paralyzed. That's the real bummer about that, is that I can only do it when I sneak up on them. Sneak up and use Psychic. Come on, stay there. That one was difficult. Oh, it's sneak up and use. It's knock out with. Darn. Okay. Such a weird move to use as a sneak. Okay, I don't currently have any tasks. So we're just going for plain wins. Again, I've already maxed out. I think I did it in one night session, but I've already maxed out my points for the next ticket. I just need to figure out who my next opponent is. And my guess was that it was tied to the completion of the main mission. Interesting. These guys, they basically use... I just realized that they use Pokemon that would be considered food. Or have portions of themselves that are cookable. I would care for a cuppa. Got 10 wins, so I've already got 2 times the bonus. Where the heck's your Pokemon? Oh my god. 20 times I have to land. That's not gonna happen. That look is so cute. Alright, I think I did pretty good. Nice, cool 70 mil, 70,000, 70 mil, I wish. All right, fantastic. And some nice cash. Got myself some decent shards, I'm hoping. I think there were 3 in here and they were 180 each. Two. How many? I knew I was ignoring it for a reason. Alright, I think that I just have to go this way to get to the Stone Emporium. This is the lady that was looking for the Mega Evolved Pokemon. Kind of makes sense that she's like right here next to this place. A better option. $200,000 is what I need. $200,000. Okay, let's go to home base. You're pulling your weight out there, Lily. Thanks. We did kind of leave the heavy lifting to you again, huh? That's just a natural consequence of someone proving themselves so thoroughly dependable. True that. And the job is sure getting done. Sure is getting done, but I wonder, is it really enough to just find and calm down Pokemon after they Rogue Mega Evolve? What do you mean? I'd rather we got to at the actual root of the problem. Not that we can do that until we know what's causing Rogue Mega Evolution in the first place. Sure, Quasartico is following whatever leads they have. They weren't. You'd think Vinny would at least keep us in the loop. The fact that he hasn't told us anything probably means that they don't know for sure yet either. I bet they'd tell us anything they knew that could come in handy, even if it didn't directly relate to Rogue Mega Evolution. Yep, exactly what I thought. I still love that picture. Oh, it's the Justice dude. Alright. Oh, it's that Ivor guy from the Fist of Justice. We ran into him by that Wild Zone in Rogue Plaza. He runs a dojo that teaches karate or something. I bet he's probably a killer with fighting types. I believe the dojo is near Schwab Plaza. What a relief to know where they are and not have to track them down like we did with Kanari. It was such a chore. A chore was a small price to pay for the privilege of meeting Kanari. I don't recall there being any detective work. You simply used information I had. So, Willie, do you have a Challenger's ticket already? Naturally. Why not go pay Ivor a quick visit then? Promotion match right after battling a bunch of rogue Pokemon. Be careful. Alright. Reaching for the D. The selection of Negastones at Quasartico Inc. has expanded. You don't say. I would assume that some other stuff has also expanded. Yeah, we got some new missions, just a couple. Well, let's go see. Let's go see what they have. They expanded? It doesn't appear they have. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves a Meditite. That's my current goal. I do have somebody coming over. They may not be here for like another half hour or so, but I am going to stop streaming when they show up. Provided I'm in a good spot. I do not require that alpha. Take one of you if you were a higher level. Yep, you're just a Pikachu. Laughy. I like that Flaffy's cool with me. Okay, cool. I need you. Pokemon I am looking for is not here. Yeah, that wasn't very helpful, was it? Alright, I'm gonna try to get this. Just gotta find a place for uppies. Kind of interesting. I spent like most of my time over here today, haven't I? In a way, in some way, shape, or form. Hell yeah, nugget. Just don't want to have to freaking do all the work that it takes to evolve a freaking Meditite. I want to catch one. So that might take some time. Let's head... head down here to a wild area that we haven't really spent much time at. Oh, fuck. There's a biggin in the water. Thank you. Inkay! Oh fuck, you weren't dead. May have to transfer over to the other side. has to be a way to cross water eventually. I like the Soul Rock and Lunatone on the bridge. Hello. Hey, friend. Bird Pokemon come in all shapes and sizes. We all know that, right? But Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot will always have a special place in my heart. I've even joined the delivery company I'm working for because their logo is a bird Pokemon. Oh, it's a Talonflame, not a Pidgeot or anything. Pidgeot and its evolutionary line can use the move Fly, you know? It's a pretty amazing move. Want a taste of the power of the move Fly from my bird Pokemon? Just let me know. Really gonna send a Pidgey after me? Call us the courier. Gonna wait just a second. Lost that one, but my bird Pokemon put on a great show, right? I bet you were impressed. The rest of Lumiosa will be too, once I've spread the good word about how awesome Pidgeot is. Someday I'll even get my company to swap their logo from a Talonflame to a Pidgeot. You'll see. Good luck with that. No, I did get Fly, which is pretty cool. Hey.
Oh, what are you playing?
It's Pokemon.
You got a new game?
Yeah. Well, new-ish. Go ahead, take a seat. Camera's off. So.